Hi, it's Di from Sadohana Dojo, um, Jiu-Jitsu and the body-mind connection. So I was thinking today that I wanted to make a quick little follow-up video. My last video was talking about when I was in a freeze response, and as you know, I'm using Jiu-Jitsu, yoga therapy, somatic experiencing, to help heal my CPTSD. So my last video, I talked to you about the dissociative episode that I had in class, and then the freeze response and this self-inquiry that I go through. And I just wanted to let you know that that is how you can start healing your own anxiety and your own symptoms and ways that you have your own trauma, big T or little t trauma, and perhaps CPTSD or PTSD, like in life in general. Learning how to regulate is a huge gift that you can give yourself. Learning to recognize that anxiety is really an alarm state in your body. It's a stored survival response. It's a stored alarm. And you might be interested to know that a stored survival response, which can turn into kind of a trauma response, isn't just the big bad things. It can happen from surgeries, from medical experiences, from chronic illness, from injury, car accidents. So when we have a heightened response in our body and it doesn't get actualized. So say even if you're like a little kid, a little baby, and you're crying and you don't get soothed, you don't get that need met, that can create a stored survival response. So really quickly, this is what my vlog is about. It's about me sharing in real time what it's like for me to go through recognizing these alarms, giving you the language of somatic experiencing to titrate, to move in and out of this self-inquiry that is so necessary for you to have for yourself. If you have big T, little t trauma, PTSD, CPTSD, you're just a human in the world. Because frankly, everybody has some degree of trauma. We just do. It's just being human. Okay? That it's not to devalue the big T stuff at all. It's just to say we're all flawed, we're all trying to do our best, and we all are going to get dysregulated because of this surveillance state of the autonomic nervous system, whatever's been preloaded into that. So, a little tip for you is self-inquiry, right? That's what I talked about in my last video, Jiu-Jitsu and the body-mind connection, was having this self-inquiry. Why did I say what I said? Why did I have the episode that I had? I want to be checking in with myself and ask, where am I feeling this emotion? What does it feel like? What does it feel like to have these thoughts, to feel my body shut down, to feel myself in a freeze response, but still able to participate, still able to use my words, still able to communicate a need, a want, or a desire? You need to validate yourself. You need to understand that everything you're feeling is valid and true and real for you. Being able to say, yes, I'm willing to feel this. So I was willing to say, I feel like I'm going to die. I'm not going to survive, when I was trying to execute this elbow escape from a top mount. It's okay to say that. It's okay. We need to have this dialogue within ourselves to say, hey, this is an alarm state that's being activated. What does it feel like? What are the words for it? And because I'm using this space, I can go there. I'm allowed to nurture what comes up for me. And so are you. You're allowed to nurture what you're feeling in the moment and to really allow yourself to have some sort of self-inquiry. So asking yourself, what does it feel like? What do I need? What can I give myself? What do I need for me to feel safe? Those three questions are going to go a long way if you can start incorporating them into your life and recognizing that we all have varying degrees of stored survival responses and stored alarms in our body, so that you can be nurturing yourself at the same time as trying to meet your growth edge and doing jiu-jitsu. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks, everybody.